my scream was loud. Alright, we are now live. Hello guys, Bolt here, and yeah, we're back at playing some, you know, some of that Warface on. I kind of did promise yesterday because I was live yesterday on my Twitch and all that, which, if some of you don't have Twitch, I will put my link in the description for my Twitch and all that, so you guys can check out the live streams over there. Because I think you guys will really enjoy it. Alright. It's a lot of fun. You guys will enjoy it. But yeah, it's actually been a while since I heard, because yesterday was actually my first time in forever doing a Twitch live stream. It's been a long time since I ever did a live stream on Twitch. And yeah, it actually went pretty well. I actually enjoyed it and all that. So because I said on over there, I did gameplay on H1Z1 and all that Battle Royale. I did gameplay on that. It went pretty well. I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So because I said, yeah, yesterday I was gonna promise to do a live stream on here because, you know, it's almost Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is like tomorrow. Not so early happy Thanksgiving to everyone. So this could be a lot of fun and all that, because it's been a little while since, you know, I ever did a live stream on here. And of course it's like on YouTube prospectively. I didn't do a live stream in a while, which I'm very sorry about that, guys, because of school and all that. So, but yeah, I'm finally back at playing, and let me quickly create a party real quick just for myself. I ain't inviting nobody, I'm just inviting myself to it, because I noticed a thing. If I don't do that, I would literally be talking in the game, so everyone in the game will hear me. As last time it kind of went so well. Someone kind of got, I don't know, someone was like, woo, I'm like, but like, I didn't say anything, I just left the match, and then I just created my own, you know, my own, like, little party. So I was like, oh god, this is embarrassing, and all that. So I did that. So yeah. Oh wow, we already found a map. Now I never played Battle Royale. The one time I tried to play Battle Royale, it didn't went so well. It didn't went so well at all, because I don't know, there was not enough people though. There wasn't enough people and all that. It always said, oh, failed to find a match. Man, this pistol's really that good. I love it. Because all it is last one survives. So this is going to be an interesting game. I never played Battle Royale on Warface and all that, so I am very interested of seeing how this goes and all that. Hopefully it does go good. Oh wow. Okay, so this is basically like, you know, like Fortnite. I hope, well, except for not building the walls and not doing some other stuff. So there's a clan called No Limit Racists. What in the world? Like, all these clans I see that these guys are part of, I wonder, how the fuck do you allow people to come up with them names? Like, them names. It's like, they need to put some filter on this stuff. I'm just saying. Because that's the thing, not a lot of people are going to be very happy about that stuff. Also, let me check out my Wi-Fi. There we go. So, seems like the live stream's actually running pretty good. And if you guys haven't noticed, I did change the quality level on my game.
Survive! destroy.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They give me a knife? Oh, I love this. We're in the middle of nowhere in an old western town. So, is it, like, so we have to go find weapons then? Like, this has to be like it. Open the door! Okay. Oh! Oh!
Airdrop delivered.
Stop it! Dang it, come on! I'm sorry, guys. Oh, wow.
The zone is on the move. Run!
Wow. You gotta be kidding me. So, what could I say? I did horrible on that. I didn't even last, like, at least a minute. I did not last a minute in that little knife fight. That was... Okay, so this is actually pretty cool. I actually like this. I do like this. It's pretty cool. I'll keep on playing in this game mode. I'm actually starting to like this. But my god, they ruined me. They just ruined me like that. See, I can't be taking stuff like that from anybody. I can't. I can't be taking stuff like that from anybody. Wow, that was amazing. Hey, you guys know something? Look, no bullet holes show up on these dummies. But does it on here? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, so bullet holes do show up on these, but bullet holes won't show up on that. Interesting. Okay. How fast can I shoot this? Wait, let me get mine. So, not really fast. Some people, like, I used, on Call of Duty, oh my god. I used to be able to blast people with stuff like that. This would be such an OP weapon to have in the real battlefield. I'm just saying, with 100 rounds like that, that's way too OP for me. Like, it is absolutely amazing. How many people are watching right now? Actually, that does include me because I have to monitor my comments and all that, so just saying. So, 2 people. Welcome to my live stream, everyone. If you guys just joined, I'm basically just playing, I'm just playing Warface a lot because it's been a little while and I actually miss playing this game. Maybe tomorrow, depending. Maybe tomorrow. I might actually do a gameplay on God of War again. Because, oh my, I don't know what's been going. I don't know what it is, but I just stopped, like, doing gameplays on, like, you know, God of War and all that. So I have to, at some point, get back to doing that. Because I just really need to. I need to get back to playing God of War because I still got a lot.
Survive. Locate.
I still got
destroy.
A lot of stuff to go through in that game. Oh my goodness. I just need a gun. I need a gun! No! Ooh, wait, can't I search that? Hit it! Okay, so we can't. So where do you find a gun at? Oh, wait.
Airdrop landed. Coordinates unknown.
Yes! Oh, I get H&K, USP. Woo! They give me a good
The zone is on the move. Run.
I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Oh god, now everyone has a pistol at least. What's over here? What's over here? Oh god. Wait. God, this pistol's so silent. I love it. What's in here? Yeah, give me the frick. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Give me that. I gotta have a railgun with me. Okay, a problem right now. Oh no! Guys, I might. Oh! Dang it!
Airdrop delivered.
Oh! Oh, circle closing, circle closing. Wait, I gotta get this dude. Stab him! Hoy! Oh no! Ugh. Wait, nope. Ugh. Okay, so I just died. That went too well. At least I was able to get a gun. I'm at least happy for that. I don't know if I should be. Very amazing. Your award. I get $184, 398 XP, and 306 VP. I'm not for sure what VP is, but I'm going with it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just get back into it. Okay. If I remember which one has the most health. Honestly, I don't think it really matters, because that's the thing. You start off with a knife and you just pick up random weapons. So it's not like it's really gonna matter. Yeah, start training. Yes, I'm a little bit slacky. Throw a grenade! Oh, wait! Wait, stop it! Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was only a one throw grenade, but I guess I was wrong. Dang it! Reloaded! Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm slacking today. Okay, throw it! No, stop it! I'm missing the controls again. Ugh. Wait, what the fuck did I do? Oh, come on. Okay, that's alright. A problem. The loading sucks. Eat it. How did none of them eat it? I'm sorry guys, I'm just basing this on luck right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, game starts at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I got 300 points. Honestly, that's not that good, I'm just saying. Honestly, that's not that good. Is there a way to stop it? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. It doesn't stop, it just keeps on going. Okay. Hello, Kari. Welcome to the live stream. Had a little bit of a few rage moments. Just saying. This is definitely going to be something where I'm going to be a little bit loud. Headphone users, just be warned. Because sometimes I get really loud to the point where my dad can hear me from down the hallway, and he does not appreciate it sometimes. Yeah, I see you with that emoji. I see you with that. So wait. Oh,
Improvise.
like 30.
Adapt. Kill.
Damn. I'm going for the chest. Ah! Wait. Actually, no, over here, over here. What's in here? I get a freaking Beretta for real. They're gonna get me a Beretta for real. I'm taking every. Oh!
Uncle Sam's gift has arrived.
You.
One, two, three, four, five. The zone won't let you out alive.
I just want to watch this dude die right now. Like, right now, I'm clicking my pen right now. Woohoo! I just wanted to die! Woo! Kill his ass! Listen, guys, I am being ruthless right now. I'm like so ruthless. What kind of pistol did that dude have? That was a lot of, that was a lot of, bullets.
Uncle Sam's gift has
Okay,
arrived.
check out this new YouTube video. Pass Paul's port. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. The Paul's port thing. Oh, I see why you were talking about a old-fashioned effect and all that.
10 fighters left.
Huh.
Uncle Sam's gift has
That's
arrived.
really unique. I actually like that idea. That's a really good idea. I love it. I really do love it. That's a really awesome idea. Just because the theme for like MFF is like passport or something like that. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. I love it. So I'll tell you right now, I don't think anyone else ever came up with that. Like, you know, that theme idea is pretty cool. 7 people left? Wow. Okay. Oh wow, someone has a freaking sniper. I wonder how.
5 fighters left.
Please, someone. Excuse me. I was about to say, someone just please die. It's taking too long. I want to play. Actually, I think if you just wait. Oh, uh-oh.
Uncle Sam's gift has 3
yeah.
fighters left.
Wait. Is that the dude that killed me? Things I also have varying guns and little planes with spinning propellers. Oh, that's cool too. I like that.
Only 2 fighters left.
Huh. Oh, it's really cool. Because honestly, to be honest, if I was an artist, I'd probably want to come up with some ideas. I'm just saying. Like, you're very creative in your stuff. Very creative. Like, honestly, a lot more creative than me with, like, drawing and all that. I'm more creative and...
Opponents eliminated.
You gotta be kidding. But yeah, you're definitely a lot more creative with, like... a lot more with art and all that. And all that, like, especially drawing and all that. I'm less creative and, like... I'm less creative in that substance, but... writing, like stories, skits, like I can do skits pretty well, and that's what I plan to do in the future for my YouTube channel is do, you know, furry skits when I get my fursuit and all that. And for the rest of my viewers, you ain't gonna know who it is. Just inform y'all until I officially have gotten the stuff for it. And I get enough money for it, which, FYI, it's going to be a lot of money. Just inform you. Okay. Oh, okay, so this room doesn't support VoIP chat. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Woo! Yeah, excuse me. I gotta learn my manners. I really do. Okay, here we go in again. Now let's see if I can really do this. You know what? Just to see. I hope to God. Stir up the pot. I'm just reading some of these names right now. Some of these are very cheesy. Well, I don't know. Troy McDaddy, that's a cool name. And FYI, Troy isn't really my name. Just to inform you all that. Like, literally, it was an idea I took from one of my siblings. It was an idea because they named their account Troy McDaddy, and I was like, okay, you know what, that's cool, but because they don't play games anymore and all that, I'm continuing their legacy with that name. So, yeah. I'm continuing that name on point. Tip of the day. A balanced team is a strong team, so make sure all of the classes are present. Well, we're not really on teams. We're more on, like, you know, out to kill everyone. Just for a survival situation. Okay, let's see if I can really do it this time. Like, come on. At least one kill,
The battle
maybe
royale has
two.
begun.
I shouldn't be too greedy. Let's go! Well, why does it have to be in a western town, honestly? Ooh, I got a glide. I got a... wait, what did I grab? Shoot.
Uncle Sam's gift has arrived.
Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The zone won't let you out alive.
Well, thanks a lot. You're real funny. Whoever the frickin' operator is. Oh my goodness. At least I got something fully on Mac. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, that was just a blessing. Watch, someone's gonna kill me from behind. That's how it always goes in these games. Someone gets me from behind. And it's so boo-boo. It's like... Oh. Oh no. HK... Nope. No. Give me that! Okay, this is...
Uncle Sam's gift has arrived.
I don't care about Uncle Sam. Honestly, I don't know where that saying came from. I know it's a saying. Huh. Oh, they got a beautiful weapon here. Let's just hope to God. Okay, you know what? Suckers, I'm taking it. I'm taking this in my own hands.
10 fighters left.
Oh no. Forget that. That gun ain't that good. Oh God! Oh God! Hey guys. Woo! Bam! Okay. Alright, one kill. God, actually this gun's a lot better. It's more fittable, you know? A lot more stability.
Uncle Sam's gift has arrived.
Stability. I forgot how. I'm trying to make up my own language. I'm sorry, guys. Problem with this gun, recoil. But hey, that don't change anything for me. Okay, what is it? Quickly show me. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Ah! Oh. How's he not dead? Oh, there's 7 players still alive. Oh, this ain't good. Guys. I feel like I'm not gonna make it. There's still 7 players alive. Come on, shield.
Airdrop delivered.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to listen closely. Yeah. Oh.
5 fighters left.
Dang it! No, you ruined it. You.
3 fighters left.
You ruined it for me. Soccer dusted. Actually, that was a lot better than before. I'll admit that. I was about to say, if you did not take out that dude and you are dead, you are absolutely amazing in my book. Because honestly, the sucker was wide open. Oh, this is gonna be good.
The battle royale is over.
How? Honestly. I like how these guys always do it for cutthroat. I'm sorry to tell you, but you ain't cutting my throat. Just saying. Hey, I was in the top 5. And my pay is still low. I'm sorry guys, I'm too picky on my stuff. Soccer Dustin. Like that, I'm sorry to say, but that's not that good of a name. Like, could you stir up the name a little bit? that was a bad joke. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are really going to enjoy me in this rageful moment of time. So yeah, I'm kind of currently playing this just to unlock this. This is hard to get. You gotta get like 5,000 VP. Oh, that's what VP goes for. It goes towards this. Ah, okay. I didn't know what VP was at first, so it kind of got me confused. I thought the weapons required XP. I forgot that XP is for leveling up, but too, I thought it was required for guns. But I guess not. I'm so addicted to pressing those. I don't know why I'm so addicted to that. I swear some of these names, I wonder. I just wonder if these people were high on something. Like I'm absolutely for real. Were these people high on something? As you see, these people are they're naming their own little clan tags and all that. They're naming stuff good. Actually, you know what? After this match, I'm gonna make myself a clan and all that because I am wondering how many people would be love to join my clan. Watch. Because after this match, I'm probably gonna have a few people joining and all that. Honestly, I don't know.
Survive. Locate. Destroy.
The sucker from behind, but oh no! You should not take my gun. No! Give me my dang gun. I'm sorry.
Airdrop delivered.
Give me it. Give me my pistol. Woo! Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The zone won't let you out alive.
I swear to God. Next person that does that to me again. Okay, actually, this pistol ain't too bad. If you get a good headshot on a person, you're absolute awesome. This pistol is awesome. I love it. Only downfall: a sucker come from behind you, you're dead. Like with the knife. Like I thought someone just shot me from behind a lot until I just realized that it was a person with a freaking knife. Oh. See, this gun's perfect. This is close range.
Airdrop delivered.
This is not what you want to use. So let's just pull this out just in case. Okay, that's nice.
10 fighters left.
Fuck. Watch this. If he comes out, I'm gonna get him. BAM! Give me this. Honestly, I don't know how good this gun is. I heard this gun's pretty... Like, I tried to... It's kind of hard to explain in context. This gun I have mixed feelings on. That's what I should really say. Hey, I found this gun again. Honestly, this gun ain't too bad.
Airdrop landed. Coordinates unknown.
Okay. I'm not lying. Okay, I gotta move. I think I'm
5
at...
fighters left.
I think that was like 4 kills in total, as I remember. I'm trying to remember how many kills that was. I think it was 4. 4 kills, I think.
Airdrop delivered.
Airdrop delivered. Beautiful. The thing you really want to hope most. Myself ammo. Get out! Guys, I'm stuck. That's what I say. I'm stuck.
Three fighters left.
Okay, this is gonna be a tight one. I gotta use my pistol. Because I trust my pistol a lot more than my second son.
Only 2 fighters left.
This could be a tight one. Praise for me, guys. Oh my god.
Natural selection completed.
For real? For real? You had to come from behind and shoot me in the ass. Fuck. Screw you. That's why I could say about you, Big. Screw you. You doomed me. I was so close to being so victorious. And I got a lot more kills. I deserve more respect than you. I'm just saying, I deserve way more respect until you came from behind. That to me is absolutely bonkers. Behind. For real. For real with that. I'm sorry, guys. I am losing my mind right now. Came from behind. Shot me in the back. Huh, okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Next time I get the opportunity to shoot somebody in the back, I'm going to do it. Because, that is... Whoo, that's bonkers. Oh, they got me messed up right now. Oh, absolute bonkers. I'm going to go ahead and use that. You know, I'm just going to switch up my guns real quick. The Daewoo KS, I think that's KS, right? Yep, KS. That gun's good. for one shot to the head, that is a good gun for one shot in the head. You probably could get the same thing with a Steyr, but you know, it varies. Well, it really does vary on. It varies on how the person chooses to do it. You know, regenerates 3 armor plate points. Provides 25 additional armor points. Oh, okay, so that's how I was able to survive all them shots before. Okay, that's good to know. So we're gonna take a break from freaking Battle Royale because that got me messed up. Kill 12. Excuse me. Kill 12 enemies with Deflabrator and oh, okay, I'm just gonna skip that one. Get 60 kills from that by headshots. Kill 20 enemies by headshot. You got me messed up. I'm gonna use assault rifles. Let's accept that. Let's do it, guys. Oh. God dang it! I'm going out of everything. I'm sorry. All right, let's go ahead and do it. So this gun actually ain't too bad. It's not a bad gun at all. Oh, I just pulled out my knife. I'm trying to remember my controls and all that. I don't know. Sometimes it's very difficult to remember the controls, but you know, it takes time. It's been a little while, like I said. So I'm gonna just have that, you know. Got my phone though.
Eliminate the team. Round start.
Excuse me for a second, guys. There we go. Okay. So let me get all my equipment in right now. That handguard. Bam! How the hell are you already dead? It seems like the first few bursts it's out of control. What the hell did you shot? Oh, I got 2 kills at the same time. Eat it. Wait, so okay. Alright. So let me take off the scope. I don't know. I feel like it feels very abnormal to me. So I'm just gonna use the iron sights because I don't know. It feels a lot more stable to me because I'm picky. I know. But, you know, that's just the way of picky. Damn, that sucker got lit. Buddy! Oh no, buddy! Buddy, no! I am so dead. I am so dead. My buddy just died right in front of my eyes. Do it again. Oh no! I'm alright, guys, you know, like, I'm so alright. I'm not, you know, angry. I'm gonna respond as a sniper this time. Normally with a sniper, I'm actually sucker. Why? Why would you do that? Ooh. I'm already liking the looks of this. Because that's the thing, I forgot I had the new gun equipped, but I never ever tried it. Don't look too bad. Dang it! Try to get him. I want to make sure no one able to come for here. That's fine. You don't want any enemies polluting your area. Not like that. Pause. Okay. Buddy, what the fuck you doing? Are you shitting me? He threw that all the way across the map and it landed right on top of me. Fuck. Sorry guys, I am losing my mind. I'm losing my marbles. Sir, you know you're... Oh my goodness. Every time when I have an enemy in sight, it's like, I don't know, it's like every single time. Oh wait, oh man, I'm way back. Let me go. God, you see what happens when you look away for a split second. Next thing you know, you're almost halfway dead. I throw a grenade. Ugh. Oh, did I really? I had to clear out my ears for a sec. Can I? Give me it. MP5. Hello. Oh my. I'm sorry guys, I thought that was an enemy. I'm losing my marbles. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I don't want to move, I don't want to move. Eat my pistol, no! You see what happens when you try to take out someone with a pistol, but you end up failing? Fire in the hole! It's just horrible. It's just horrible. Hey, sorry guys, I'm texting someone real quick. I'm gonna sit right there. Okay, there we go. I got a shotgun this time, guys. Watch. Whoa! Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, no! I missed my shot. I thought it was a crack shot with a shotgun, but you know what ends up happening? Whoa! Dang it. Every time the suckers always after me, he always gets me. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh. I wish I wish I had a you know, a webcam right now. If you guys would be seeing your if you guys would be seeing if you guys were to see me raise my shit, it would be interesting for you people. Oh yeah. Someone just commented. Are you in a clan yet? I am not. And all that. I'm about to create my own clan, but yeah, I'm not yet in one. I'm not in one yet. So yes, I'll be creating my own here in a minute. Always has me wondering. Dang, I thought I would be able to shoot him from there. Thought I would. I always thought with this pistol you could shoot right through wood. Cause there are some guns where you can shoot for stuff. Oh, give me the gun. Thank you. Shit. Do you have any wins on Battle Royale? I have 3 so far. I was close on one. Like I did just started playing some of Battle Royale. I was so close though. I was in 2nd place, but this dude, like, it made me so mad because this dude came up from behind and he shot me. Like, literally shot me with a fully automatic Glock. He literally went for all the trouble to go all the way around this big building and he shoots me in the back. And I was in 2nd. I was so close to a win. If he would have just faced me face to face, I probably would have won it. But he shot me from behind. So, no, I really don't have any wins. I'm hoping so, but hey, I'm getting there. So, as I'm getting back, because I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm getting there. So, as you can see, I'm at the very bottom, so just a little bit. Oh man. Oh wait, I'm changing my class. Oh dang it, wrong controller. I'm going to freaking engineer. Okay, let's see. Game about to start. I didn't even check and see what I have for the engineer class. Yeah, I got my good gun. My highest kill streak in Battle Royale is 7. I have the video on my channel. It was my first W. Sweet, man. Like, the amount of kills I got was like 5. Like, that was the match where I was super close at winning, but I got like 5 kills in that match. I had way more than the freaking winner. Well, he only had like, it was like 3 or 4 kills and all that. That was about it. I had like 5. Yeah, some of the names for these people though, I just wonder where some of these people come up with these names, like their PlayStation Network names. Like it, I just wonder. Pili Javi. I like. I'm not gonna. I'm not
Eliminate
gonna.
team.
Uh, that's weird. That's always been glitched like that. I remember when I first played this game, I always looked at that. I'm like, what the world is wrong with that? I don't know. It was always weird. Go back at my present. Based on that. See, because this is Team Deathmatch, I can camp. That's the thing with Battle Royale. I try to move around. That was my kill. First off, I was here first. That dude has M60. Oh god. Whoops. I thought that was an enemy. And that dude has a nice M60. I said, I wonder if I could actually buy that. I have a lot of money. And all that. If he dies, I'm taking his M60. I'm declaring now already. If you die, I'm taking your M60. Oh my goodness, my head itching. Dang. Oh, okay. Right on, man. Right on. But yeah, currently at the moment, of course, I'm still gonna be live streaming PS4 games and all that, but I'm hoping here soon to get a new software and all that on my computer where I can actually, you know, live stream on my computer and do, you know, live streams on like computer games, like, you know, maybe some Five Nights at Freddy's, maybe some other games. Maybe do some recordings and some edits on my computer. I'm hoping to get to that stuff here soon. All that. I don't know. I just. Oh, that was nice. I don't know. I just been a little bit lazy lately because that's the thing. During the winter, I am extremely lazy. Like I have a thing where, like in each season, like if it's at least spring, I'll move around a little bit, you know, like, but when summer comes, I'm always, you know, like moving around and all that. But when winter is around, it's always lazy. I have one of them, like, I forgot the term for it. It's like, I don't know, it's like autumn. It's like season depression or something like that. It's kind of weird. It's where, if I remember, you get like depression from like certain, like, you know, seasons and all that. Like autumn, you're. Oh no! No! How about I do sniper? How about that? I am pissed. Just gotta, you know. That's it. I don't know what it is, but sometimes in certain games, like, I'm always picky about this. But in certain games, like first-person shooters, I kind of wish they had the you know, realistic effects and all that. And what I mean by that is, you know, physics in games. All that, like realistic physics and all that. Like, first off, that's why I'm going to freaking become a game tester, so I could probably give them some suggestions on, like, you know, using real physics in games. Because if you use real physics in games, it makes the gameplay experience a little bit more better. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's always indirect shots, no matter what. But yeah, that's the thing. How to shoot for the car window. But yeah, I don't know, I'm always picky on stuff like that. Because that's the thing, with first person shooter games, I'm always picky with stuff like that. I'm like, add some, like, you know, physics to it. Add some realistic, you know, effects to it. It'll make the game a little bit better. And it makes it a little bit more better experience for players who are huge fans of, like, first person shooters, you know. I'm always picky on stuff like that. And that's clearly why I'm gonna do, like, that's why I'm gonna become a game tester full time. You know, because I could be telling them, like, okay. Like, of course, you're supposed to test out the games, look out for glitches! Excuse me. Look out for glitches and all that. And, you know, just do all that normal stuff and all that. Like, I always do stuff like that. I don't know why, I'm just like that, guys. Just bear with me. I wanna try to shoot this sucker in the head. But yeah. So, I don't know, I'm just like that. Like, I don't know. Of course, every game can't be perfect. You know, that's just a thing. We all kind of gotta learn. Games can not be perfect. Not all games can be. And all that. But, of course, there's always a way to make them better, at least. And all that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love video games, like, all my life. I've played video games all my life. Video games is a hobby to me. There you go. Like, video games is my hobby. And all that. I played video games my whole life and all that. And all that. I'll be honest, I'm more much of a game nerd than anyone else at my school, so can't really say anything about that. But yeah, like, I grew up playing video games. I've been playing video games like since I was like, are you shitting me? Since I was like, if I had to remember because my first game I have ever played was God of War. God of War was my first game I have ever played. It was on the PlayStation 2. I think it was the first, no, actually it was the second one. It was the second God of War. I fucking love that game. Oh, I did not know some. Like, that's always been my most favorite game out of all the games there is. That's just been my. Can you not shoot through glass? Because if not, then that's some boo-boo. It's just glass. Come on. See, that's a fact they should change on this game. You can't shoot for glass. Like, what in the world are you coming up with? Wait. You're wrong. Nope, you can't shoot for glass. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to test something real quick, and that person got me. So, yeah, that was some, boo-boo. So, you can't shoot for glass in this game. How realistic. But, yeah, like, at least with video game testing, I can actually do it as a full-time job. that's the thing. I always love playing video games and all that. I always love doing it. It's always been my thing. Like, at least when I do the video game testing job, I'll at least have fun playing games and two, get paid doing it. And like, you know. Oh my goodness, that is the worst I have ever done. This is what happens when you don't play games in a while. Well, play a certain game in a while, you know. It happens with everyone that takes a break for a little bit. Especially with me going through, like, you know, having to deal with family members' death. It was kind of hard for me to, you know, kind of take my mind off of it. And then one day I was like, you know what? It's probably best if I was just play video games. And that's the thing. Video games for me is, it's my way of escaping reality and all that. Like, it's guaranteed to be like my way to escape reality, but too, you know, I am, what's the term for it? Too, I'm just, you know, in love with games and all that, But I keep on repeating myself, excuse me. But yeah, like that's literally the career path I'm going for, is being a game tester and all that. And that's the thing too. I've been thinking about like whether I want to do it at the place, like do it at the studios itself, or should I just do it at home? Yeah, that's the thing. Like even if you do it at work, you're, you know, like you still have to get up early, and then you're, you know, gotta do all that stuff. Gotta have a schedule and all that. Like, because that's why I was considering doing it at home and all that. Like, you know, doing game testing at home. Because at least with game testing at home, you get freedom. You get freedom of whether you want to, you know, like, I don't know, do it like at 5 o'clock at night, or you want to do it in the evenings and all that. You know, it gives you that freedom to choose, like, whenever you want to do your work, you know, whenever you want to start working. Yeah, that's the thing. When you work at home, you have no, excuse me, you have no schedule. You choose when you want to do it and all that. Like, as long as you know, get it done in the time it is supposed to be due and all that. Like, that's all you just do and all that, you know? And you don't have no boss bossing you around, so hey, that's a huge relief to me, at least. Like a big relief. Like, oh my goodness, I couldn't have imagine having a boss just boss me around. It would be awful. To me, it would be. I don't know about you guys, but that'd be awful to me. Hey, I can actually. So I'm gonna buy this for one day. Gimme. So it's a career path that to me suits me better. Like I said, I've been playing games my whole life and all that. Two, I can't imagine getting up early in the morning every single day, like for the rest of my life. That is one thing to me that I have always been like, is, do I really want to keep on waking up so early for the rest of my life and all that, you know? It it got to that point where I had to really think hard. I'm like, because that's the thing, if I do this at home, I have freedom of whenever I want to do it and all that, and I get paid at home for doing it. So literally from, well, because actually what I'm doing now is next year I'm going to a career a career field thing. It's called the Career Center and all that, if you guys have ever went to one. But basically, you can go your junior and junior and senior year of high school and all that. You can go there, and then they basically just train you on like, stuff and all that, like what your career is going to go towards and all that, like what kind of stuff they show you and all that. It's really, really cool and very, very helpful for people who want to find like, decent training for that job. Because that's the thing. I could use it for like, damn, shit has a lot of recoil. But yeah, you could definitely use it to really help you find a job and all that. And luckily for a game tester, it does not require any college education to get a job like this. It doesn't require any college education and all that. You just have to have some like, some like, what is it? Yeah, some like experience with like games, technologies, different genres, and all that. Like, I have experience with like, first-person shooters, action games, third-person shooters, like RPG games, some computer games I have experience with, not too much, but I have experience with computer games. Like, just learning all of them genres are really going to help you on the game tester job. It'll really help you, like, a lot, just knowing that stuff, But yeah, so you at least just need some, like, some, what's the term? At least some, like, experience with, like, technology, basically. And you just need experience with, like, I don't know, they prefer this, but with like software and programming stuff, all that. Like, you just at least have to have some experience with that too, and all that. And luckily, to this career center thing I'm going to next year, I am going to be able to get 2 years of experience with programming and software development. And that's exactly what a game tester, like, employer wants. They want people that have experience with stuff like that. And basically, this programming and software development is going to give me experience for 2 years for that stuff. And that's a thing too. 2 years is what they really what they prefer, like, at being a game tester, is at least a year with experience with, like, software development or programming stuff. Yeah, at least have to have some,
Eliminate the
you just gotta
enemy
have some
team.
experience for at
Round
least a
start.
year. That's what they prefer. But you can have, like, 2 years of experience with that stuff. But you see, I'm going to do it for 2 years, so it just increases the likelihood that whatever company would. What? Every time when I'm walking down in the hallway, there's a motherfucker at the other side of the hallway. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, like this job definitely suits me a lot better and all that. And that's the thing that my parents always told me, is that I would always be a grandma's boy. And if you guys have never ever watched that movie, I recommend watching it. And Grandma's Boy is not pussy. Grandma's Boy is not what it sounds like. Grandma's Boy is basically a comedy and all that, but this dude, what he does is he's a game tester and all that. He's a video game tester and all that. Like, that's literally all he does as a living, is being a video game tester. And he freaking, like, too, he does it at home too. Like, he can do it at his work and do it at home. And yeah, oh my goodness, it was funny. That was a thing because of my love of video games. My parents were always like, Rock, you need to, oh, I just said my I'm gonna bleep that out. Like, Bolt, your basic You're good at... Okay. I'm trying to remember what my parents told me, but... Like, Bolt... Oh, God. Like, Bolt, you're going to be a grandma's boy and all that. And that's how I figured out about it. I was like, oh, God. So that's what they meant by that. Once I watched that movie, like, yeah, that... Because that was the thing, too. I kind of thought about it. Because at first I wanted to be a video game director and all that, you know, like be a director of a video game and all that, you know, basically all of that. Oh, God damn, okay. But yeah, I just thought of that at first. I was like, should I be a video game director instead? Like, because I just thought of it for a sec. Can I see your gun, sir? Give me your gun! Fuck. Okay. But yeah, I was like, should I be that? And then I don't know what it was, but oh, God. Fuck me. I'm sorry, guys. That just pissed me off. Oh my... I'm sorry, guys. I am losing my mind. But yeah, like, yes, that was the thing that I thought about. I was like, I don't know if I should be or not, you know. And then at first, something else took my interest and all that, and it was like the military and all that. Don't ask me why, but I don't know. I think what it was is that I was fascinated with firearms and all that. That's how, I don't know, all of a sudden I just wanted to be, you know, be in the military and all that. I am eligible to go for military training at my age, which is like right now 17. But I changed my mind on joining the military and all that. Because that was a thing. I always picked on, you know, excuse me. Yeah, actually, thank you very much. You're a good man. You're a good man. But yeah, because I thought about it first, I was like, Like, I really thought about it, you know, because that was the thing. Like, I can't really explain it in context. Let's just say that for 4 years, like for 4 years, I wanted to be a military serviceman. For 4 years, I dreamed about doing that. And then I switched it to like something else. I forgot what it was. It was like being... Oh yeah, then it was like being... It's kind of hard to remember, kind of. That's the thing, I hardly remember anything from my childhood because of a incident that a wooden ladder fell on my head and it kind of made me forget things. So it kind of, you know, like made some of my memories blur. Like some of my memories are blurred out because of that incident, but I still somewhat remember some of it. But yeah, it was like military servicemen, and then I think it was then I wanted to be like, actually no, I switched back to wanting to be a video game director and all that, and then my goodness, I am all over the place today. I'm sorry, guys. Damn it. But yeah, I took a roller coaster of like careers I wanted to do. It was really bad. Like, really bad. Because I kept on changing careers I wanted to be. And you know, like I need to get out of here. Because now my life is in danger. Oh! No scope. Wait, what the hell happened to that dude? I'm so damn confused. The dude was right there and then he disappeared. I am so confused. Someone explained to me what the fuck just happened. The dude was right there, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. That was weird. I took a roller coaster on different career paths I wanted to take, and I don't know, it got me very exhausted of like career paths I want to go through. And then, you know, recently this year, it really got to me. Like this year, oh my goodness, it was really bad this year, and all that. I kept on changing what career path I want to go through. Like, when I heard about an animal management thing as a, like, thing and all that, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll fucking do that. Oh yeah, that's right. It was firearms mechanic. And the motherfucker shot me in the head. It was a firearms mechanic and all that. I wanted to be, because I had an interest in firearms as well and all that. So I would, oh my god. Like, it was kind of crazy. Oh my shit. No! Damn it, I just started shooting. And the motherfucker even died. But yeah, it was like being a firearms mechanic. That was my second career option I wanted to do, was a firearms mechanic. And then all of a sudden that changed again. And then I wanted to be a veterinarian. Then I wanted to be a music producer and all that. Like, this was when I was still 16 and all that. So it was completely destruct and all that. Oh my goodness, it was horrible. Like, I just started switching stuff. And then I wanted to be a rapper. I don't want to remember that. That was absolutely horrible. Honestly, I could do rapping as a hobby. I could just do that as a secondary thing, not as a thing of income. I could just do that as something else and all that. As I'm doing my, you know, video game testing job and all that. But yeah, I just kept on changing so many things, and it was horrible. It was really horrible, guys. Like, you don't understand. Like, honestly, it's kind of how, you know, teenage years are. It's to explore whatever career path you want to take and all that, you know. But yeah, like, it was just horrible and all that. And then I saw a thing about, you know, like, because then one day it popped in my head, like it just popped in my head. I think it was like last month, I think. No, it was actually a few weeks. Actually, no, it was the 1 week. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago when I actually went for my visit to the career center thing and all that. And I went through there, you know. I checked out picked the ones pre-engineering and then pre-engineering technologies, and what was the other one? If I remember what it was. Fuck. And pre-engineering technologies and oh yeah, interactive media. Interactive media was the other program I checked out at at the career center, because there's two different career centers and all that in Ohio and all that. But yeah, basically I visit them both and all that. I visit my both programs that I had at, I forgot what the town was called. Um, but I went, I checked them out. At first, then all of a sudden, I wanted to do interactive media because that was a thing at the career center. I kept on changing what, you know, like programs I want to go for. Like, I was like, oh, okay, like because at this interactive media thing and all that, they have the, you know, music producing thing and all that. That's what they actually had. They had a studio, and this studio was cramped. Like, no lie, this was not a suitable, like, it was not the best It was never ever the best studio in my opinion. It was so small. Like it had one room for the microphone, and then you had the other room where you freaking go on the computer and then you edit the whole music and all that. But yeah, I wanted to do that, and then it kind of hit me at once because it really did make me question, what do I really want to do for a living? Like it hit me instantly. Like it hit me right away and all that. Like once I left the career center, then it just hit me all at once. It's like I have all of these careers that I have been thinking about doing, and all of a sudden it just smacks me right in the head. It's like, what do I really want to do in life? Like, what do I really want to do in life? And like, that was a hard moment in my life, honestly. Like, because it made me really think about what do I really want to do? Do as a living. Like it, because it was very difficult because I have gone through you know, all of these career paths I wanted to go through. I kept on changing them and all that. Oh, it was so bad and all that. It kind of started to cause me anxiety just thinking about it. I was like, okay, you know what? I really need to decide what I really want to do and all that. Like it started causing me serious anxiety and all that. And like I thought a lot, and I always thought of like what was I always into? Like, like because I was blind. I was literally blind of what I always loved to do and all that. And that love was towards video games and all that. That's literally what it was towards. But I was just so blind at that moment. I couldn't think. And then the next day, all of a sudden it just hit me and all that. And because because I was so blind that one day, and then all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, of course, of course. Like because you know, I think what brought it back is that when I was in my room thinking hard and all that. Well, the next day, I was in my room. I picked out a movie and it was actually Grandma's Boy. And then all of a sudden, it just hit me right there. And then when I looked at the cover, it just hit me. And all that. I'm like, I was so blind to just forget, like, what was my real passion towards, what my real love was actually towards. And all that. And yeah, it was towards video games and all that. And then it just because from that day and point on to today, I have made a promise to myself is that I'm gonna make it into like programming and pro programming and software development. I'm gonna make it into that program, and I'm gonna do video game, be a video game tester for a living. I'm gonna make that as my goal. I don't care what's gonna stop me on my path. I don't care like what people think. I don't care if Okay, let's go back on Battle Royale real quick. But yeah, I'm not sure about how hard and how long it takes me to get into that career path. I'm gonna make it happen, even if it kills me. Like, I'm gonna really make that happen, even if it kills me. Like, I will take every single step to make it to that career. I will take every single step to make that happen. And I even told myself, even if it's something out of state and all that, I'm still gonna go do it. Even if it's out of state, I'm still gonna go do it. I'm still gonna go move over to the other state and freaking do that job. Because this is like, to me, this is a serious goal I really want to accomplish in life. And this is how I really want to, really make it happen and all that. Hopefully, I can actually do it at home, because if I can do it at home, then awesome. That's just pure awesomeness to me and all that. But if I can't and all that, then I have to work and actually go to the studio itself and then work there and all that. So, yeah, it's something I really need to make happen. I really want to make this happen and all that. I'm gonna make this happen. And all that.
Survive. Locate.
Okay,
destroy.
So yeah, like, that even goes out to people who think that, oh, I can't make it to my dream and all that. Don't ever stop believing that. All that. Don't ever, like, this. If you have one eye, like, if you had one
Airdrop
thing
landed.
towards one
Coordinates
goal,
unknown.
that you just been looking at, and you're like,
The zone is on the move. Run.
like, if you had that one goal that you just always had your eye on and all that, and that you just think you can't do it, just don't give up. 'Cause that's the thing. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on what I want to do as a living and all that. Like, I want to play video games for a living. And all that. That is literally my goal in life. Is to play video games for a living, because I have so much compassion towards video games and all that. I just grew up playing them. I love them with all my heart and all that. Like, that's how much, like, I'm gonna really make this happen and all that. Because that's the thing, if I do it at home, at least I get paid at home.
Airdrop landed. Coordinates unknown.
At least I get paid at home, at least I just find it kind of cool to be paid at home, because, you don't ever have to drive to work. And it actually saves you money, too. That's another good thing, it saves you money. Give me a 6-egger. Like, it saves you good money, just to work at home, No! Go in here. I had to dodge all of them shots just to get him. Okay, we gotta get out of here. But yeah, that just...
Uncle Sam's gift is arrived. Fighters left.
I'm sorry, guys. Woo! Yep, we're gonna just return the lobby. Thank you. But yeah, so it's just, oh god, excuse me. But yeah, it's something I really want to do in life and all. It's just amazing to think that, like, you can actually play games for a living and all that. It just makes me, happy just to think of that. I'm like, dude, that's just a perfect job for me. And I'll be honest, I'm not like my siblings. I am so far different than my siblings. My siblings, they've always been, athletic and all that. They played sports. They, you know, they play sports, they exercised, um, they did so many things that, I'm kind of missing out on and all that. But that was always the one thing to me. Sports and all that, that was never ever my thing. Until they mainly they work in corporations as a living. They, work at these industrial corporations. My middle age, he works at this place and he does welding for like $25 an hour, which is absolutely not too bad in the state of Ohio. My other one, my older my older one, he actually does, thank you very much for them awards. He actually does, what you call it? Yeah, he makes machines and all that. They're like, for like industrial purposes. Like, he does that as a living. Me, I'm not into them things. I was never ever into them things in my life and all that. And it's so crazy to think because I am, the youngest of my siblings and all that. I have two plus me and all that, and my two parents. And that was a thing. Like, my two siblings, they were more to be like my dad. All that. They were way more to be like him and all that. They were way more to be like him, like be like my dad and all that. I'm a lot more like my mother, and all that, where I'm soft-hearted and all that. I'll be honest with that. I'm soft-hearted, and I'm soft-hearted. I'm way too sensitive about certain things, and all that. Like, I'm pretty sensitive in certain aspects, and all that. Like, if someone yells at me, or tries to stir up something at me, I'll get angry and then I'll start crying and all that. And I'm socially awkward and all that. That's why I always stick to myself at school, because I'm socially awkward until I'm antisocial and all that. And yeah, like, I've been all of those and all that. I've been all of those and all that. Which, of course, like, my siblings, they're how could I explain it? I know I'm talking too much, but I'm just trying to tell a little bit, my siblings, they're, they really, all my siblings, well, my one older sibling, he's married and all that. He has 3 kids and all that. I don't know, my middle-aged one, he just has no luck with girls. I'm just putting it out there right now. He just has no luck with girls. I hate to say that, but he just doesn't. He never ever does. I'm sorry to say that, but that's just the truth of it. He just don't have no luck and all that. So yeah, like, me on the other hand, I'll be honest, I have dated a girl for 4 years and all that. When I was younger, I dated a girl for 4 years and all that. Then I kind of was in an abusive relationship, and it really messed with me a lot. And like, it was 3 years of abuse, and then we broke up. Actually, I broke up with her. You know, that was the thing. I broke up with her because I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stand for this fucking abuse anymore longer. So we're fucking done with it. And all that. And that was the thing. I let her abuse me because I was always taught to never ever hit a girl and all that. So literally, I just let her abuse me and all that. And it was just fucking disgusting. And I kind of wish I could go back in time and do something about it. You know, I wish. I really do wish. But yeah, so I dated this girl for 4 years, and then I actually broke up with her. I just stopped contacting her, and she just, just gave up talking to me. We never ever talked to each other ever again. We were done. We were just done like that. And then, after that, I dated this one girl for a few months. I dated her. And then she broke up with me at the... Alright, I'll be honest about this one. It was the... it was the 5th and 6th grade dance, I think. Yeah, the 5th and 6th grade prom dance. Over at the elementary. Oh, goodness. I still look back on that. I'm like, why did they even have that there? But yeah, me and her kind of went on a little date there and all that. And then she just broke up with me there. She just, I don't know, she just like, you know what, I'm done with you and all that. I break up with you. After she agreed to go on a date to the prom, I'm like, are you absolutely kidding me right now? Like, I was devastated. I was really devastated. And then the girl next by, she comes up, and then she's like, okay, what's going on? I'll be like, she just broke up with me. Like, oh my goodness, I was slobbing everywhere. It was really bad. I told her that she just broke up with me, and then oh my goodness. And then this one girl, she just went crazy on my ex.
Locate,
it was really bad. She went crazy on her and all that. Just saying like, oh, then why why did you went on a date with him then if you weren't really good at actually having him as a boyfriend? Like she was disgusted with it. It was amazing. I was like, wow. That's crazy.
Uncle Sam's gift is arrived.
Yeah, I literally just... How do you win? Bullshit.
The zone is shrinking.
Bullshit. But yeah, so literally, I just left the prom without saying goodbye to her, and I just told my brother, like, let's just go home, because that was the thing. My brother drove me there and all that. So I just told him, just take me home, and then I explained it all to him. Like, yeah, it was fucking horrible and all that. So I had to deal with that breakup, and then I got with another girl. I think we only dated for a few days. I forgot how long we dated and all that, and I'm just saying she's still in the same grade as me, but I don't know how long we dated for. But oh my goodness, we only dated for like a few weeks until prom happened. And yeah, because I agreed with her to go on the date with her today, and I kind of forgot all about it. So yeah, that was kind of on me. I forgot all about it. I forgot about the prom and all that. And then she calls me while she's at the prom, and oh my god, oh, it was horrible. And then she fucking yells at me and all that, and she's like, "Where the hell are you? I thought you promised to do, like, gonna take me on the date there? You know, like, hey, I'm sorry, I have things to do. Like, honestly, I had stuff to do that day. I couldn't go. I had stuff to do. And then she's like, you know what? We're fucking done. And then she just hangs up the. Well, she actually didn't say fucking because we were, we were in a different grade. So she's like, you know what? I'm done with you. And like, it's like, you know what? We're over with. And then she just hangs up the phone. And I was trying to explain to her, but she gave me no time to explain to her. It's like, well, there went another girlfriend of mine. So yeah, I think that was in sixth grade. But yeah, that didn't went so well. So I got fucked over. Then in junior high, there was this new girl that came to the school. I kind of had a crush on her, I'll be honest. But yeah, like I kind of had a crush on her and all that, and she was artistic too. She actually did some like, furry style art and all that. She was really artistic and all that. So I just thought, you know what? Because my friends were pressuring me to ask her out. And all that, I was like, well, of course I have a crush on this girl, so I'm just gonna ask her out. So I did. Actually, I didn't say it in person. I actually sent a little. I don't know why it was, but I was so shy always just to, ask a girl out in person. I had to send over a little note and all that, write a little note down. Holy shit, took long enough. But yeah, I had to send her a little note that said, do you want to go out with me? And all that. I have a crush on you. Oh, I still regret sending that to her. And then she wrote back on the piece of paper. I took it back, and then she's like, I'm not allowed to date till I'm 16. I'm like, your parents are really that conservative of you? Like, I kind of understand why, because she's a pure heart person and all that. But yeah, so that didn't went so well. My first boyfriend started out as my best friend. Yeah, like, because I was a fan too. We were like, that's how it went with the one girl I had a crush on. We were actually friends. Like, of course, I was always shy to talk to her, so I was like I couldn't think of anything to talk to her about and all that. So I was always awkward around her and all that. So yeah, I was just always shy like that. Sometimes I'm still shy like that to talk to new people, But I always try to like breathe in like hard just to say something and all that. So yeah, that's a thing. I was never ever like that. But yeah, so she couldn't date till she was 16. She only stayed a year at my school, and then she literally moved away. So at that point on, then I was like, because actually actually my 7th grade year. That year when I tried to ask her out is actually the same year when I started being a furry. When I discovered the furry fandom and I joined. So there's a little fun fact right there. So it was 7th grade and I'm in 10th right now. So that's been a few years now. So yeah. That's when I started being in the fandom. Was 7th grade. So there's a little, cut. And actually, that's when I started talking to her a lot more near the end of the year, when she was about to leave to a new school and all that. I kind of shared about like me being a furry and all that. Talked about her, about my persona and all this. And I guess from what she told me, that my ex that I dated in 6th grade, but I didn't show up at the prom, and she broke up with me because of that. She actually was a furry too. I was like, what? Really? So this whole time she was a furry, but she never ever told me. So it was very interesting. So I was like, wow. So I really dated a furry when I was like in 6th grade. Maybe she wasn't a furry at the time. I don't know. Maybe she was. I still wonder. I still wonder to this day when she did start being one. But yeah, so yeah, that was a little fun fact she told me. I was like, really? And then that's when I kind of started talking again to my one ex that broke up with me in 6th grade and all that. I kind of talked to her about it, you know. Like, we were all cool in games and all that. Like, we talked for a little bit, and then all of a sudden she just stopped talking to me and all that. After, I think it was after 7th grade, it was actually, yeah, 7th grade year after that, she stopped talking to me and all that. And I always wonder, why the frick did she stop talking to me? Like, you know, she just stopped and all that. And yeah, and then I guess she stopped being a furry at the time and all that, so I don't know. I don't know what made her leave the fandom. Like, I still wonder. I think it was because of her. I think this one kid at our school. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm pretty sure she has a crush on him and all that. So I guess it's a huge possibility that when she told him that she was a furry and all that, yeah, yeah, that's probably what made her stop being one. Was because of her friend being so negative towards them. Because he would call like I heard him talking about it and all that, like gay ass furries or something like that. It was like kind of funny because I just overheard him like, Jesus, this is funny. But yeah, I overheard it, so that's probably the possibility why she left. Honestly, to this day, I don't know. I really don't know. That's the thing too. I don't think she ever made friends in the fandom. And I think that was the other reason why she just didn't make friends. It's kind of weird, too. Because, you know, she wanna try to talk to other furries and try to make some, like, other friends in the fandom, you know. Like, that's what I did at first. I joined, like, luckily at this time, Furry Amino was introduced at this time. And I was so damn thankful it was introduced in that time. All that. So, of course, I made an account on there. I started, you know, exploring, started chatting with other furries. I've been able to make some good friends. Some of them left me. But, you know, hey, it all turned out good, you know? Because I think that was a thing, too. She just, you know, didn't really talk to anybody else that was in the fandom. All that, so, don't know. But to like 7th grade was to the time when I just stopped dating. Actually, no, it was LOL until you find that one person who blasts you on Twitter for helping them. Wait, what happened? Until you find that one person who blasts you on Twitter for helping them. What happened on Twitter? Like, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. So I don't know. I'm just all over the place today, but yeah, so back to my one story I was talking about. Yeah. So I don't know. Honestly. I just, you know, Wait. Until you find that one person that blasts you on Twitter for helping them. I'm sorry, Kari. I'm trying to figure out what you meant by that. Like, I was just so focused on telling the story and all that. Like, oh goodness. This is what happens when you... Oh, my suit... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, your suit maker. I forgot. My suit maker, she was harassing me and got a bunch of... Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was bad. That was, like, really bad. I was like... Okay, so you're all of a sudden going to go at people... Like you're at least... Like, why are you even going to go at her for that? Like, it was stupid for the accusations that she made against you and all that, which honestly, I even checked her website and all that. There was really nothing really showing that you were stealing her artwork and all that. Like, or misleading. That was one of the things that I noticed that she talked about misleading. And I was a little bit confused on that. I'm like, how can some of this stuff be misleading? Because I know that you volunteered to help her out and all that, so I'm thinking what it was is that it was one of the pictures on the website that what it was is that it was one of the pictures on the website that I guess it kind of had her name on it. And all I had like Fur Zombie Studios or something on it. But those were the ones you talked about that you've made. You volunteered to help her out and you made them, like, hand paws and all that. You made those and all that. So really how I looked at it was that oh, excuse me. Woo, excuse me. Because the way I was able to tell that those were made by you was just comparing, your the hand paws made by, Blinded by Light and all that to, for Zombie Studios, and I compared them and they were a match because that's how I knew that those hand paws those were hand paws that you made for her and all that. So she just slapped on her own name for them. So that's how I knew that was So yeah, it's you kind of made them hand paws though, so I wouldn't really call that misleading though. Because that's a thing. If they see that there's Fur Zombie Studios on the thing, they're gonna be like, okay, you know what? Why don't I just search it up, And there you go. It is not that hard, and all that. It's honestly, I wouldn't call it misleading because that is the style of paws that you make with your hands. That is your style and all that. So how I look at it was just don't waste your time just trying to harass someone. Just don't get a bunch of other people to harass this person. It's not okay and all that. It's just very disrespectful and all that. It's disgusting. It just is. That's a thing. When I see stuff like this happen, I just, I try to ignore it and all that, but when it happens to a friend of mine, I try my best to, kind of figure out, do my little, investigation into it to see what's going on, just to see, oh, is this, true? Is this true? I investigate to make sure that, some of that stuff that she accused you of, wasn't true, And from what I saw on that website, none of that stuff was true. It was just all lies that she just told, so yeah. So because that's how I knew that you were innocent, was when I took a look at that website and I compared them hand paws. They were a match to your style of hand paws you make. that's how I knew that there's no way that's misleading. There's just no way, you know? But yeah, it's just always best to, you know, kind of just, you know, just let it go. You know, because it's what it is. You're gonna make enemies. Like, I hate to say this, but you're gonna make enemies in a certain, like, in certain fandoms and all that. You're gonna make enemies. All that. I hate to say that, but you're gonna make enemies and all that. You know, like, you're just gonna end up making enemies. You know, it's how it is, I guess. You know, I hate, like, you know, it sucks that hate does exist in this world, but, you know, after all, it is just a human emotion and all that. It is in our nature to hate on things. It is a human nature and all that. And how I look at it is that falsifications is not in human nature. That's only in people that basically feel like, you know, because they have such a large following on their Twitter or, you know, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, that they can use that as a way to abuse, like saying that, okay, this person is growing a lot more popular than me or something like that. I don't know if that would be the reason why she started this whole thing, but, like, you know, be like, okay, you know what, this person's growing a lot more popular than me. I'm just going to make up a false claim on someone just to get them bashed for it and all that. And that's what I really think happened. She just thought that you're, like, I don't know why she would think that you're being a lot more successful than her, but yeah, that's what I think it was. It was probably that she was seeing you being very successful in your stuff and all that, and so she just took it in her own hands and just made false accusations. Yeah, it's just bad, you know, because that's the thing too. It's like, because like, of course, that's a thing. We're a fandom that welcomes all people and all that, welcomes, you know, all people of, like, gender, color, like, race, ethnicity, I forgot the term for that, or age, or, you know, any of that stuff. It doesn't matter what you are, as long as, you know, you're respectful. Is how I look at it is that, of course, we are a open community, but there's always some bad apples that just, like, kind of come in, you know. There's always bad apples like that come in, and then they try to steal art, they try to trace art, so they, you know, make money from doing it, you know. So they can just literally just rip you off of your money and all that, so yeah. Don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just try not to look at the negative things in the fandom and all that. I try to focus on the positives and the people that portray the fandom, like the representatives, like, you know, the YouTubers, Najira, Mark Barks, Kiwi Fox, you know, like, them people are the ones that, like, any content creator is the people that, you know, portray how the fandom is and all that, and, you know, portray it as a good thing instead of, you know, doing horrible things to animals and putting that stuff on the internet. Then that just makes us have a bad look, and, you know, then have people like, I shouldn't take examples and all that, but basically one person that just left the fandom and all that, and then made a huge video that went viral talking about, like, you know, why the furry fandom is toxic, and he literally bashing down on negative things about it, demonizing it and all that. And in quotes, he talked about, like, every time when a person tells me that I inspire them to join the furry fandom, basically I feel this guilt of, like, basically welcome them into a animal torturing sex cult or something like that. To me, it was like, this dude kind of, he's going a little bit too far into, like, you know, his personal experience. We gotta remember, we all have different experiences. His experience was just awful. Like, I don't know what kind of websites he's been going on, but he got very bad experiences and all that. Well, there are some other people that have very positive experiences in the fandom. So basically, you just saying that, like, you just putting out there that this is what happened to me, and this can, well, it can happen to a person, but you can't use your personal experience and context to, you know, saying this is why you shouldn't join the fandom, you know, because it's your personal experience. Everybody has different experiences with their own stuff, you know. That's just a thing. And all that. People have different experiences and all that. For me, so far, it took me a few years to get very positive, you know, experiences in the fandom and all that. And of course, I haven't yet went to a furry convention and all that. So, actually, just speaking on the, oh shit, I don't know to drop that. Just speaking on the furry convention, I'm going to this upcoming Anthrocon 2018. Well, actually, I fucked that up. I meant Anthrocon 2019. I'm gonna be going. Make sure to say hi. Okay, back to what I was talking about. But yeah, so I don't know, it's what it is, you know. People are, like, people like that are stupid and all that, you know. But sometimes that's the thing, people that have such a big following like that, they won't get such a negative outlook, you know, just because of the popularity. Just because of the popularity and all that. So, yeah, that's just how I look at it. Oh, it's just horrible, very shitty to do and all that. So, yeah. One of my favorite quotes is, people will forget what you say and what you do, but never how you make them feel. Yeah, that is a good quote and all that. Basically a very, very good quote and all that. Yeah, it's very true. Like, people will forget what you say and what you do, but never how you make them feel. You know, like, that's always been the thing. You know, like, a person will forget what you said or what you did to them, but that doesn't change how they still feel about you. That's always been a thing. You know, like, that's always been a thing, like, with me, like, with, you know, certain friends and all that. Like, you know, of course, that's a thing, like, you know, I got into a fight one time with one of my friends and all that. You know, it was, like, already elementary and all that, but I punched him in the face for, you know, not leaving me alone. And all that. He was a best friend of mine, but he just wouldn't stop, you know, like, doing a certain thing and all that, and I punched him in the face, and the teacher catch me doing it. We both got sent to the office, and all that, you know, because that's the thing. I straight up told the teacher that, you know what, he kept on poking me in the head from behind the seat, so I had to take good care of business. So I freaking popped him in the eye and gave him a black eye and all that. I'll admit that was pretty intense, but that's a thing. Like, I'm never a violent person like that. I do not intend to ever be, like, you know, violent towards anyone. That's not in my nature. I am not violent. But that's a thing. When certain people make me violent, that's when I kind of, you know, lose my cool, and then I have to, you know, release my fury on them and all that, because that's the thing. I don't ever intend to be violent towards anyone. I don't ever intend to be like that and all that. But, you know, it just depends on what a person does to me. Then I would definitely do physical harm towards them. If they, you know, do something awful to me and all that. Like, you know, try to, you know, like using, like, I'm so used to verbal words now, like, you know, being called a dumbass, a retard, a faggot. Like, I'm so used to be calling that stuff now and all that. I'm so used to be calling that now that, like, I could give less shits about, you know, like the other day, when we were trying to work on a worksheet for English, yeah, that's the thing. It was actually hard, and that's the thing too. Like, he's like, Bull, like, I always use my name Bolt. I'm honestly gonna use my real name, but he was like, Bull, what? Like, if you really think this is hard and all that, then you're a dumbass. And I'm like, dude, you have the same amount that is wrote down on your piece of paper. So don't be calling me no dumbass, first off, because I'm telling you my information right now is that you have the same amount written on your piece of paper. So don't be calling me a dumbass, because, hey, like I said, you fucking have a damn piece of like, you still got the same amount written on your piece of paper. That was the one thing that kind of pissed me off at first about it, was that he was like, you calling me a dumbass because you think it's hard. You have the same amount written on your piece of paper. So don't be calling me no dumbass and all that. So yeah, that was a thing. Like, he just, oh man, I was about to throw a water bottle in his face. Like, that was how mad I was at that point on. I was just ready to, because that was a thing too. I had a friend sitting next to me. Like, he's been my friend since like kindergarten and all that. But yeah, like, I literally just saw that water bottle just halfway filled with water, and I was like, do I really want to, you know, freaking just open up the water bottle and splash it in his face and all that? I was so close to doing that. I was so close just by taking my friend's water bottle and just splashing it right in his fucking face and all that. And I already know if I would have did that, holy shit, I think all hell would have broke loose that day. We would have fucking got into a fight and all that. I probably would have won the fight, just saying, because I'm just saying he's a chubby ass. That was just a little verbal payback for calling me a dumbass repeatedly that day and all that. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm not disrespectful like that. I am never ever disrespectful like that. Like, you know me. I'm a very respectful person. I'm respectful of everybody's else's differences. I'm very friendly and all that, you know. I don't tend to be, you know, like that. Unless the person is being like that back at me, which in this case, this person calling me a dumbass, all that, yeah. of course I'm gonna be mouthing them back. You know, it's like, I know I was used to it, but I was tired that day. I I was tired. I was pissed. You know, like it was just not really much of a happy day for me. So someone trying to stir up something with me is not a good idea. So yeah, so that happened yesterday. Well, of course it's past now, so I'm used to it. But yeah, so back to my one story about talking to my one ex for a little bit, you know. So yeah, I don't know, she just stopped talking to me. She literally just de-associate herself from the fandom, and we hardly ever talk ever again. And that's when I stopped. That was okay. This is when I was talking about 8th grade. 8th grade year. I don't know why, but 8th grade year for some reason made me think so much. It was so weird. But it was 8th grade year. It was like the beginning of the year and all that. You know. Um, like because over the summer, like after like my summer break from like 7th grade year, um, I just I don't know. I just think about the one girl I had a crush on on 7th grade year all summer. I thought about her way too much. Like, it was bad to the point where I literally just, I don't know, I kind of stopped doing outside activities and all that, and I just kept on thinking and thinking and thinking. I'm like, it was really bad. Like, really, really, really bad and all that. So, yeah, I thought so much about it and all that. And then when my 8th grade year started at the junior high, well, yeah, it was still junior high. When that started, I kept on thinking. I kept on thinking, you know. And then all of a sudden, one of my friends, I'm actually still with, he actually told me about like, what was it? That she had an Instagram. The one girl I had the crush on. She had Instagram, so he told me it. I followed her, and then I DM her. I think I still have the DM to this day. And oh my shits. To me, I look back on it, it was the cringiest thing in the world. Actually, I'll go back on it right now. I think it's still on my Instagram. Let me pull it up on my phone right now. Oh my goodness. It was just... I don't know. I was on something else at the time. Okay, here it is. Oh goodness. What should I call her? I'll just call her Kelsey. Hey Kelsey, it's Bolt from my town and all that. If you want to talk for a little bit, oh my goodness, this is the most cringiest thing in the world. Like, I was like, hey Kelsey, it's Bolt from my town. If you want to talk for a little bit, call my number. And then I sent her my number. So yeah, it was very cringeworthy. You know what? Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was absolutely horrible. And this was a few days after my birthday. So yeah. And then I text her. Yeah, it was on October 5th of 2 years ago when I sent her that message. And then on November 4th, I sent her another message saying, hey Kelsey, it's Bolt from my school. And then on And then oh my goodness. I still look back on this, I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me? And then I texted her again, and basically just putting, hey, text my friend for me and tell him to text me. His name on here is, I put on my friend's Instagram name. Try to get her to, talk to me. And then my very last message I ever DM her was, are you there? And then that was it. So, yeah. So, literally, I just went a whole year. Well, my first half year of 8th grade was depressing. It was depressing and all that because I don't know, for some reason it got to the point, like, I got so depressed to the point where I just would always cry when I would think about her and all that. It was so unhealthy. It was really bad for me. I was like, why am I crying for this girl and all that I had a crush on and all that, and I would just keep on crying every time when I think about her. Because I guess I don't know, I guess I just had that type of bond with her for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I just had some type of strong bond with her, I guess. So I would always attempt to, try to ever talk to her. It was really bad. It was really bad and all that. And then after my 8th grade year came 9th grade year, and during that year it actually made me think it made me think a lot about, like my, like being in relationships for me and how unhealthy it was for me. It was really unhealthy for me. It just was unhealthy for me. I was depressed and all that my whole 8th grade year, so that was the thing. I never told my parents about it, that I had depression my whole 8th grade year. It was sort of like depression because I kept on thinking about her and kept on crying and all that. It was really bad, but yeah, I just kept it to myself and all that. And then my 9th grade year, it really made me think, like, how, like, how bad it was and all that. Like, it was extremely bad. I was depressed over a girl and all that. It was extremely unhealthy and all that, to the point where then I just made the fateful decision that I'm never ever going to date a girl ever again for the rest of my life. Like, it was just very unhealthy and all that. It just, because that's the thing too, like, till it made me realize that love really isn't my thing. Love isn't for me. It's not, it's kind of not worth my mental health over it. But it really made me think, like, yeah, loving relationships, yeah, I can't do it. I just couldn't do it, But yeah, so it really hit me hard there and all that. So ever since I stopped dating girls, I just stopped dating in general and all that. I think it was a few months, but yeah, so I just stopped dating in general and all that. And then, of course, there was another secret I was, like, kind of keeping from my parents and all that, because my dad would abandon me if I was to ever come out, like, gay or anything like that. But yeah, when I was dating my one ex, who I dated for 4 years, like, from, like, I think it was actually 2nd grade up to 4th grade or 5th grade, around there, that we dated. So yeah, during that time period and all that, I had some, I don't know, because I was a fan too. It took me a little bit to realize, because I was a fan when I was younger. I didn't know what LGBT was, all that, so I didn't know what it was and all that. So my ninth grade year actually like made me like just remember like when I used to have like, you know, I used to have this thing with boys and all that. Like boys and girls actually. I used to have both things with them. And so yeah, it kind of tumbled in my head when I was a little kid, because I was like, why do I like boys? You know? Like it just tumbled in my head. And then, like, of course, like I said, in my ninth grade year, when I just think about it, I was like, I was really bisexual back then, back in elementary school. Wow. So yeah, and I kept that a secret. And then I, told my mom about it when I actually of this year, I actually told her a little bit about it. I was like, yeah, I kind of had this thing with boys back in the elementary and all that. Like, when I was a little kid in the elementary school, I used to have a thing with boys and girls and all that. I told her about it, and then, of course, she always tells me the one thing that don't ever tell your dad, because I don't know what's wrong with my dad. Like, because that's a thing too. I have grown up in a family of like homophobes and all that. Except for my mom. She ain't homophobic and all that. But yeah, so literally he would abandon me if I was to come out gay or bisexual and all that. He would literally abandon me and all that if I was to come out to him. Like, well, now I'm not necessarily like bisexual anymore. I kind of have a sexual attraction towards girls a lot more, but I don't know. I still somewhat have that, like I have that attraction to boys, kind of still, and all that. I'll be honest about that. I'm still a little bit attracted to boys and all that. Like, but it's just mainly girls I'm attracted to and all that. But of course, that's another thing too. Like, because so that's another thing too. I don't, want to get into any like sexual activities and all that. That's just not my thing either, right? But that was a thing too. I kind of made me realize, it's like, damn, like really, like, because of course when I looked more into the LGBT community, there were two things I kind of associate myself with. Was one, asexual, which basically, like, actually, it basically means that you just don't want to have sex at all, and all that. And two, bisexual, to where you have a, sexual attraction towards, girls and boys, and all that. So those are like really the two categories I really, keep myself to. It is asexual and basically bisexual. So that's what I associate myself with. So yeah. At least the good thing about it, I won't ever have any babies. If I was ever, that's the good thing about it. I won't ever have babies. What? My one older brother already has freaking 3. So I am good. And just seeing of how struggling it is to raise kids, yeah, it made me think twice about, maybe I don't want to freaking have kids. I'm not gonna get it on. Like, that was just me. I was like, no. Nope. Not gonna do it. He can have fun with his kids and all that. I'm never ever gonna have kids. That is one thing to me. I will never ever have kids in my life. Oh man. And that's why I associate myself with, you know, asexual, because I always had that mentality of not ever wanting children. That's always been my mentality. I never ever wanted children and all that. So, and two, I never want to have, you know, like I never ever want to have freaking do sexual activities with another man. That's a no-no. It's a no-no to me. Like, those are my one pet peeves is, like, because that's why I associate myself with asexual, because one, I don't want to have no kids, so I never gonna have sex with a girl, all that, and two, I never ever want to have sex with a man, and all that. So that's literally how I just found myself as asexual, and all that was from that. Which honestly, it's kind of better actually being one, you know. You get to live a lot more cheaper and all that, you know. Like, that's the thing. If you're living alone, you would live so much cheaper and all that. It is amazing. Like, it is so much better. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's the huge benefits of being single and all that is you just being able to have your own free time and all that, you know. Just being able to do things on your own without, you know, ever have to worry about anyone else, you know. Well, now the thing with my brother that really got me to the point of not ever wanting to get married, or I don't know, maybe I'll have a girlfriend in the future, but we'll see about that. But yeah, the thing about my older brother is that he has to get permission from his wife, and I repeat, he has to get permission from his wife to go anywhere. Anywhere. I'm like, what? Like, it, yeah, it, I was like, no. There is no way ever that, that's what really made me not ever wanting to be married or ever have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and all that. I'm good with friends. I don't mind friends and all that, but no, in a relationship, no thanks. Because if a person is gonna be that demanding of knowing that, oh, where you going, and you have to get permission from them to go somewhere, hell no. You're a grown ass man, and you're gonna take, and you gotta get permission to go to places from your wife? Oh my goodness. It's awful. It is awful. I'm like, no. There's no way in hell I would ever have to get, Yep. So, that's why I'm never ever gonna get married. So, but yeah, I'm just better off with friends. So yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah, I was like, nah. That's not my life. That is not my life. All that. So yeah, like literally I just spent, I don't know how many hours it's been, but I just kept on talking and talking and talking. I need to, that's a thing. Next time when I do streams and all that, I'm gonna do one stream just dedicated to stories and all that. That's what I'm gonna do. Next live stream I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna dedicate it to like a tell and chill story. Well, no, story and chill story. Like, nope. Give me a sec to sound out my words right now. um, yeah, story and chill stream, live stream. That's what I'm gonna call my next video. I meant next live stream. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow about it. Actually, I probably would rather do it on the computer instead of doing it when I'm doing it on right now. So, yeah. So yeah, that is that and all that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream because it's kind of getting late. And so my parents got work tomorrow. Sad to say, because it's Thanksgiving. They should never ever have work on a holiday. But sadly for some of my parents, that's just the case, you know. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and live stream and all that. So thank you all very much for watching and all that. I hope you all did liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more if you haven't yet. Excuse me. Please like and share. Well, no, like and subscribe for more if you haven't. If you do feel generous, please share my live streams or actually just share my channel throughout the fur community. And I tell them that, hey, this is a live streamer and all that, and in the mid future, you know, he does. Well, just tell them the general things I do, just the PS4 gameplay, like live stream gameplays, like variety of different games I play and all that. Just tell them that, you know? It would make a lot more sense. And all that. But yeah, so thank you all very much for watching and all that. And actually, like I said in the very beginning, I am going to put a link to my Twitch down in the description below, so if you want to check that out and follow me on Twitch, I would really appreciate it a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be really awesome and all that. Actually, from what I heard, well, actually, that's right, because MFF is actually next weekend and all that. It's next weekend and all that. So whoever's gonna MFF, I hope you all have fun a lot, because I'm just saying, I'm not going to be able to go. I know it's only 2 states away from me and all that, but it's winter time, and my parents really don't got the money right now to go to, you know, across states and all that. That's why we're saving up to Anthrocon and all that. So I'll at least be at Anthrocon and all that. So yeah, I just hope you all have a lot of fun at MFF, because holy shit, that's an awesome con. I've seen a lot of con videos of it. That looks amazing and all that. But yeah, I hope you all have a lot of fun there. Like, my convention I'm gonna be going to is gonna be not until next year, which is, you know, it's gonna be in June and July. Like, it's like near the end of June and July. It's Anthrocon and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna be going there, and I'm gonna be hanging out with a friend of mine and all that, which actually she probably watching right now. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be going there, hanging out with a friend of mine, because hey, it's gonna be my first furry con experience. Alright, so you know what? It's always better to have a butt buddy willing to, you know, show you around. I don't know why I would call her a butt buddy. That it would be better if I was to say fluff butt buddy. That's a little bit better to say. And all that. I don't even know why I just came up with the other one. Sorry, my friend. If that really just, you know, kind of made it pretty awkward. I know. I'm pretty awkward sometimes. But yeah, so I'm going to be going there and all that. What could I really expect? I possibly might get arrested. I'm just saying. Actually, I am chatting with my one fursuit crush and all that. I'm actually chatting with him actually. He's a pretty cool guy and all that. But yeah, I'm actually chatting with him and all that. And yeah, because I came up with the idea. Alright, here's the story. I came up with because I told him that I was going to go at Anthrocon 2019 and all that. I told him that, okay, you know what? I'm going to come up with an idea because he's a fursuiter and he cosplays as a ZPD. And if you don't know what that means, it's the Zootopia police department and all that. He cosplays as them and all that, so he's a police doggo and all that. And I told him that just in case, I'm gonna take my AWU permit card and all that. And there really ain't no such thing as a AWU permit card, because that's a thing they never ever has made permits like that. I was just gonna make a counterfeit version of it because that's the thing, they never really exist. So yeah. So yeah, I was actually just gonna make that and all that, and yeah, he said. Then I try to bribe him, like being like, okay, you know what? Because I know you're a little bit, edgy about, because that first off, he would have still like put a charge on me, calling that counterfeiting and all that. So I was like, okay, you know what? Here, I'll make a deal with you. I'll give you one free donut if we just let this go and all that. And then he questions me if it was bribery. I'm like, typically yes. And all that. So I just, like, literally I put typically yes, but I put the ... like at the, like, end and all that. And yeah. And then for some reason he's like, okay, that's a felony charge and all that. And literally I don't know what it is, but it's kind of funny. He actually has a notepad that he actually puts in people's names and all that, and then he'll put down the charges and all that. And he saves them for like when he goes to a convention and all that, and then he's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, and then if I run into him, then he'll arrest me for. So yeah, like at the moment from him, I have a felony charge for bribery. Don't even ask me how that's bribery. I'm giving you one donut. Yeah. Yeah. Felony. Just some other stuff. I don't know. There's just some other stuff and all that, so. Of course, Kari, I'll tell you a little bit more about that after the stream and all that, because it's actually pretty funny. No, I think you would get a good laugh out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and live stream. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream.